Hello and welcome to another video on my channel. My name is of course Etholdir and this is the first episode of Tips and Tricks, and this is basically going to be a series where I go into Minecraft and give you some few simple tips and tricks that I use to improve general things of building or details, anything related into Minecraft building. So yeah, this time we're in a city. I did not make this city on my own, I made it with a couple of friends, but we're not here today to just look at the city, but especially to the decorations in the street. So this is a trading district, so it has a lot of shops and stuff like that, so you can see a lot of goods on the streets. This is for instance a flower shop, so you can see a lot of different flowers. Then we go down here, you can see these things which add a lot of atmosphere to the build. Just having these kind of lamps with these connected to this long kind of rope. This goes over the streets, which just hangs with different colors. It really gives a lot of atmosphere to a city, so I really advise using that. Also, these things, just broken things on the walls that are being repaired, are very good to have as detail. Hay bales of course are awesome to have. Just normal chests of course, you can also use those. Bushes, always a fan of bushes. Lots of bushes, you will see those, and you will see of a lot of those hanging lamps with the colors of the city as well, just because it adds a lot of atmosphere. Just having lamps hang out of buildings is a good thing as well. Workplaces are a great way to break up your city, to create kind of an open view to second layers and such, so that's a very good thing to keep in mind. Of course, wood piles are always a good thing to kind of add to your builds. Gardens, like here, just little front gardens or back gardens, or just for for growing some food on. It's always good to have those as well. Just market stalls, of course, the basic stuff. Yeah, add some ponds to your gardens to add even more colors to the streets, especially in a setting like this, because it's very stony here. And we know that. We did that on purpose. It makes the city very boring and very harsh looking, and then we went around with all these different colors and all these different things, and suddenly there is more color in the street, and that springs out and kind of amplifies the atmosphere. So preferably I would even add some green in the street, so some patches of grass where there isn't any stone, to even improve a little bit further. I think that would be even better to add that. What you have here are some chicken coops, which are also a great way. Again, a little farm is a great way. Lots of bushes. Trees, of course. Trees are just a very simple way to improve your town or cities. Yes, just storing goods, especially in the trading districts, that is something that would happen. Again, a tree. Lanterns, always a good thing to add to your streets, especially if you're playing on survival. And then we've got some market stalls, which are just a great way to fill up squares. Then we have a back garden here, which is nicely decorated, which really adds a lot to the feeling of your city. More goods, and then more garden and more bushes, I believe. And then we've got to the end of this video. So just some tips and tricks that I wanted to give with you are: add details to your streets by adding goods, market stalls, trees, lanterns, lamps, just general the colors of the city, let them be seen everywhere, bushes, trees and gardens. Lots of things that you can do to add more detail to your cities. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this new series. Let me know if you want to have more of these kind of tips and tricks to improve your building, hopefully. And I will see you next time. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, don't forget to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next video.